Yesterday, the former Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, addressed the nation. And it was a turn of events. But what didn't happen is what a lot of people thought. That Rigathi Gachagua will announce his coalition and he will announce the people that he will be working with to unseat President William Ruto as the President of the Republic of Kenya. Now, this has got a lot of people thinking on what strategy former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is deploying right now. Now, as Rigathi Gachagua tries to test the waters, a lot of things are coming forward and revealing themselves in regards to why Rigathi Gachagua has held back from making the announcement of revealing who he will support for the presidential candidate, nor the party that he will be fronting in the Mount Kenya region to depopularize the UDA party. Apart from Rigathi Gachagua, on the other side, Uhuru Kenyatta and his Jubilee team went ahead to front Fred Matiangi as the presidential candidate for the Mount Kenya region. But this strategy that was deployed by Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee party led by Jeremiah Kioni was a counter-defensive strategy that was deployed to counter what they had the intelligence that they had received on the plans that Rigathi Gachagua, the NAC party leader, Martha Karua, and the Wiper party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, on the strategy that they had been coming up with and the people that they wanted to front as the presidential candidate and the running mate for the for the presidential elections come the year 2027. Now, yesterday, Jeremiah Kioni made a statement that contradicted and exposed Uhuru Kenyatta and Fred Matiangi as puppets of President William Ruto. Why am I saying this? I want you to listen to the statement that was made by one Jeremiah Kioni so that you will make your determination on what cards is Gachagua really playing here and why he has held back from making the declaration that he had made the people of the Mount Kenya region to wait for a very long time. The secret plans by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Wiper leader party Kalonzo Musyoka for the 2027 coalition pact triggered Jubilee's endorsement of Fred Matiang'i as its man in the race for the top seat. Now, Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni told the Star newspaper in an exclusive interview that the duo has been sidelining former President Uhuru Kenyatta's party in the plans including the introduction of new partners. The former Daragwa MP said on Friday that Uhuru's party was given the cold shoulder after he raised concerns that the opposition side was gradually turning into a corner for the impeached. The Jubilee Secretary General added that his warnings against the involvement of the likes of Gachagua, former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu, and Mike Sonko as frontliners in opposition affairs were not needed. He claims that Kalonzo and Gachagua were combing a coalition with the Wiper leader as the flag bearer and either Gachagua or NAC Kenya leader Martha Karua as the running mate. Listen, Rigathi Gachagua is a very paranoid man and a naive man because he learned from the mistake that he made when he trusted William Ruto. Right now, the mistake that Rigathi Gachagua can make in his life is trusting the wrong partner in the upcoming general election of the year 2027. And that mistake is trusting somebody that is in secret meetings and secret dealings with with William Ruto so that they can make the Mount Kenya region to be divided in a way that will see them lose the endorsement for them to get the full support of the mountain and also have the whole country rallying behind them so that they will produce the best team to win the election come the year 2027. And I tell you, last year, Uhuru Kenyatta meeting with William Ruto, that is what sent Rigathi Gachagua to the drawing board to reconsider his options. Because even before his impeachment, Rigathi Gachagua had been singing of how he wants to seek forgiveness from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Mama Ngina Kenyatta. He went on to speak to the Kikuyu people and ask for forgiveness from them for not believing in Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and also for going against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Why? Because he wanted Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta on his side on no matter what, if the impeachment happens. But after all the begging, after all the goodwill that Rigathi Gachagua showed in public of wanting a coalition and a pact with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Uhuru welcomed Rigathi's biggest enemy, William Ruto, at his Ichaweri home. And after that meeting, William Ruto went ahead to publicize that they had a productive meeting with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Not only that, on the other hand, the fourth president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's team, publicized that Uhuru and William Ruto had come into an agreement of a productive way of moving forward from the past, and Uhuru Kenyatta helping William Ruto in coming up with ideologies that will benefit the people of the Republic of Kenya. Now that is what sent Rigathi Gachagua back to the drawing board. And sending him back to the drawing board, he also realized that Uhuru Kenyatta's men had been invited to work with William Ruto. People like William Kabogo, people like Lee Kenyanjui, people like Deritu Mureithi, and Akina Mutai Kagwa. These were trusted allies of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. If it reached a point that these people accepted the invitation to work with William Ruto, that means their endorsement and their approval had come from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who was now in bed with William Ruto, which means Uhuru Kenyatta was directly working with William Ruto. Could Gachagua take chances of getting involved with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta when Uhuru Kenyatta had turned a betrayer of the cause of unseating William Ruto as the president of the Republic of Kenya? No, Gachagua wouldn't take that risk. He had made plans with Martha Karua and Kalonzo Musyoka to announce that Kalonzo will be the presidential candidate while Martha Karua will be the running mate. But he decided to hold back. Since the Jubilee party had fronted Matiangi as their candidate, Gachagua wanted to see how the reception from the people of the Mount Kenya region and the whole country at large will be. Are we together? Now, when he evaluates, that is when he will come up with the best decision that will be suited for their candidate come the year 2027. Yesterday, many of you expected that Rigathi Gachagua will be in company of his allies, Martha Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa. Are we together? And other leaders that have been backing Rigathi Gachagua, that they will be behind him as he makes the public address that, oh, we are announcing the party. But oh, hang to them. Gachagua outplayed them in their own game. He decided to go to use the scorched earth policy movement, silent movement of learning about the strength of your enemy so that he will destroy you when the time comes. Gachagua realized Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta fronting Fred Matiangi as the presidential candidate was a move from William Ruto's book. The Jubilee Party is a chess piece in the chessboard of William Ruto. Why? If Gachagua fronts another candidate and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta fronted another candidate, that means the votes of the Mount Kenya region are divided. Are we together? If the votes of the Mount Kenya region are divided, that means Gachagua does not have the 100% support of the Mount Kenya region to decide on who will win against William Ruto. And William Ruto is counting on that. That is why Gachagua considered this move as a move and an advice that came from William Ruto to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to front Matiangi. Reason why is because Matiangi could have received a direct endorsement to work with William Ruto. He was the best to work with William Ruto in those cabinet secretary positions that were given to Uhuru Kenyatta's allies. But Uhuru Kenyatta and Fred Matiangi agreed that you are not going to accept that nomination. Instead, let you, William Ruto, invite Akina Kabogo to work with you, but let Fred Matiangi remain outside as the determiner of the division of the Mount Kenya region. So what we will do, we will front him as a candidate. If we front him as a candidate with the backing of the Jubilee Party and I as the former president and the kingpin of the Mount Kenya region, then a lot of people from the Mount Kenya region will follow suit. If they follow suit and some people follow Matiangi, those that will remain with Gachagua, that means there will be a division. So what will happen is, if the mountain is divided, then William Ruto, you are the president. And if you are the president, that means there is no way our interest as the Kenyatta family and the Ruto family will be at stake. No, our businesses will be protected because we are working together in this. So Gachagua learned from them. He reviewed every intelligence and realized that is a sabotage move from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Fred Matiangi. Even Uhuru Kenyatta launching Matiangi as their presidential candidate and telling Matiangi that you go seek Rigathi Gachagua so that you will work together. That was nonsense because they knew there is no way Gachagua will be naive enough to come into a coalition with them. Are we together? So Jeremiah Kioni is trying because he is being given, and we know Kioni speaks for the president, for the former president. So Kioni, after they realized that the nominations that William Ruto gave to their former members was not welcomed by the people of the Mount Kenya region, that is when Uhuru decided again to go and prove that he is not supporting William Ruto. Remember him telling the Gen Z, you can go to the streets, you can do this and that, calling his daughter to join the Gen Z in the maandamano. That was a move to try and prove that he is not backing William Ruto. But in real sense, behind the curtains, it's the same with Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga said that we didn't even tell Akina Joho and Akina Oparanya and Akina Wandai and Bandi to work with William Ruto. They decided that on their own. It was not supported by the ODM party. But truth, we all know the truth that Raila Odinga accepted to work with William Ruto so that those people can be given position in the William Ruto's government. It's the same card that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is playing with Fred Matiangi and the 4 members that were invited to work with William Ruto. Are we together? And as Matiangi is the presidential candidate, there is a secret other play of who will be the running mate of Matiangi in the Mount Kenya region. And that is none other than PK Peter Kenneth, a great ally to Uhuru Kenyatta. So this game is something that Rigathi Gachagua cracked open and realized. If I go, I run blindly, these people might make me become a victim again in the year 2027. And that is why he sought the advice of Mother Karua. After sitting with Mother Karua, they decided on the way forward. They saw the best man to go ahead and raise the flag, be their flag bearer, is Kalonzo Musyoka as the flag bearer of their coalition. Their coalition was meant to be unveiled on January 12th. But after more consideration, they changed. They decided, let's test the waters first. Are we together? You all know Gachagua is a movement to recon right now. And if he is a movement to recon, he is the greatest problem for William Ruto's re-election in the year 2027. If he has the correct coalitions and the correct merging, he can be the presidential candidate. They can win the presidential election. But they have to go slowly because it is not about the mountain no more. It is about the nation at large. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta has even tried to convince Kalonzo Musyoka to come and even be the presidential candidate to work with Fred Matiangi. But Kalonzo Musyoka is naive enough to not to trust the wrong people again. Because he has trusted Raila Odinga for the longest time and he has been sabotaged. So, it's the same thing to Gachagua trusting William Ruto. These people have connived and they have decided it's about time. Also, Mother Karua, on the other side, trusted Raila Amolo Odinga that they will remain in the opposition together. But Raila Odinga went ahead to sabotage Mother Karua and joined what? The Kenya Kwanza government. There is no way that Rigathi Gachagua will decide to work with Fred Matiangi. He told them, I'm not a fool. Kalonzo the same thing. Mother Karua the same thing. Now, it's about them now coming together, seeking the right coalition and coming with the right strategies to win against William Ruto. William Ruto has lost the support completely of the mountain. But he can use plays to subdivide the mountain to make sure that the mountain is not a united front when it comes to the 2027 general election. And who best is suited to divide the mountain than their former kingpin, Uhuru Kenyatta, by bringing in a candidate in the mountain? Now that is a very clear strategy, but now they won't outplay Rigathi Gachagua in this game. Tell me of this analysis. What do you think and how does it speak to you in regards to the current politics of the Republic? For now, make sure you subscribe to our channel, the Kenyan Daily Report Analysis.